Okay, I'm not sure how long I've been muted. I was trying to, lift up the vibrations, give a little, stand on the podium on the stair step and give a speech. I don't know how long I've been muted. Oh, I honestly I'm liking when that happens because whatever I was at, it was like feeling one type of way. And then when I look down and see that I have not said, you haven't heard it, I've heard it. But it's like, okay, you didn't relay that. They didn't hear that. So now I'm like, I can chuckle and laugh at it. Like I laugh and take a woosah. Like, okay, maybe you all didn't need to hear that. Because it's not what you say, it's how you also say it. Ew. Yes. Hi, emotion. Would you like to come up? Local. Can add channels to this stream. I don't know what that means. I am encouraging people like myself to keep going, to be there for themselves and to cheer themselves on, even if they have to just make a little motion, not even a big step, just to be there for themselves and just sharing how I have stepped out and showed up to do my own thing and how I am cheering myself on through this sharing of encouragement. That's what I'm trying to relay. To continue to be there for ourselves. We've been there for other people. We've cheered everybody on. We've seen other people grow. We may even have did things for ourselves but didn't continue it. We may have stopped and now we've picked it back up. We're showing up. Let's continue. We're not putting our heads in the ground like ostriches anymore. We're not getting in the beds and hiding under the covers. I'm trying to do an encouraging speech for myself, even as I'm saying these things. These are things that I was thinking of doing. To be there and continue to show up and continue to add to what I've created, which is my podcast. Let's see here. And yeah, how it takes energy to be everything. It takes energy to be the cast, the crew, the director, the writer, the producer, the audience, for yourself, and to not get discouraged when you don't see a crowd behind you. Like, you gotta keep going. You gotta be that crowd. You gotta clap for yourself. You gotta be that audience for yourself, and keep watering those seeds that you have set forth. Um, you can't just just put it out there, and okay, so you're not getting any bites right now. It doesn't mean you're not going to get bites later. Now, because we're doing everything, are we putting too much? And then this is another topic. Are we putting too much on the social side of marketing, what we've done, versus putting more effort into our creation? Because we do have to do all of that and be all of that for ourselves. I feel like right now, me personally, marketing is a side of it, and it's a big side of it, but also producing is also a big side of it. And like, producing kind of gets swept under just a little bit, like it gets undertold. It gets in the undertow of marketing, to where you're not producing and you're not enjoying the production because you're looking at the marketing. So at that moment. So right now, I'm looking into shifting that energy into going back and enjoying the production of what I've created. My podcast, I was sharing videos, and I would like to share more content, towards tarot. I do enjoy tarot, and I do enjoy connecting them with the auras and the chakras and things like that come up. Yeah. So yeah, because okay, so that right there, I've noticed that happened to me before. I think I even created a podcast before, and then my production got swept up in the marketing, meaning there's more focus on the marketing versus the production. So trying to shift that and make my production more welcoming. Like, when I record, I'm just recording. It's not like this right here, like a live, where I get feedback if somebody comes into the chat. But I mean, because it's different doesn't mean it's not its own possibilities. For any of us that have taken off, like during the Vita and during the May, month of May. Clap it up, clap it up. Like, how about that? Like, where is that banner? Where is that? Let's see. We are in June now. I've done a video for April. I've done a live for April every day. Now, then it was May. I did a live every day of the month of May. So let's clap that up. Let's give that a hoorah, hooray. Yay! Now it's June and another month. Like, how long do you celebrate your victories? If you even celebrate your victories. I didn't even celebrate that one right there. Live for the whole month of May. Every day I did that. Did I celebrate it? I just thought of it just then. And I created a podcast toward the end of May and launched it. Available on Spotify. So yeah, cheer yourselves on. You might not have that crowd around you because you are the crowd. You are the crowd. So then when the crowd start doing stuff, the game done changed. So I'm like, I'm in the game, coach.
But I am in the attic. Wrong.
Well, testing. I hope I have encouraged myself and given myself some encouraging words to continue with production of my podcast, not to allow it to get undertowed and not to allow it to be abandoned, actually, just because I don't, people are not getting it, or I'm spending too much time being social. So I hope to encourage myself to keep it going, keep my head in the creativity, so that I can continue and see a thing through that I know that I can do. I know that I see that I am that I can go the long distance. And I would like my podcast to go the long distance versus just a couple of days. even though I might not be seeing overnight results. And honestly, I was going to make a video and say, stop looking at the numbers, because I have my subscription numbers visible. And when I go to my channel to edit my videos, I see my subscription numbers. And I see them going up, and then I see them going down, and then I see them going up, and then I see them going down, and then I see them staying down. And I'm like, this can't be healthy to look at these numbers and then react to that. And I was like, I probably just need to turn that off. A lot of people like you to have it on, but me personally, I need to have it off, because I'm looking at it, and then the four element book says to not take anything personal. I'm looking at my podcast analytics, and I'm like, I'm not seeing the so I need to not pay attention so much when your work is in the early stages. I think you should give yourself more than a couple of days, more than a couple of weeks to start looking at the analytics, honestly, because you hadn't allowed the water to grow. Like, you hadn't allowed, and then what I'm getting is that you have to allow the energy to flow to your goal. Okay, you set the goal out there. So the energy is going to, and you got your intentions, you got your energy, you got what you've created. It's going to produce something, whether it's practice, whether it's content, whether it's followers. You would like the followers to press the follow button on Spotify to follow you, or you can listen. I'm on like 7 different platforms as well. So you would like your audience from YouTube to go and follow you on Google Podcast or Pocket Podcast or Spotify or Apple Podcast. You would like for that to happen immediately. Hey, I did this thing. Go press on those buttons. But I mean, you have to allow the energy. You have to allow the energy to flow and move toward that thing. All you have to do is, how do they say, if you make it, they will come. So just make it and allow that energy to travel the distance that it takes. And all you have to do is keep creating and setting forth and going beyond your limited whatever you thought, and just going beyond, cheering yourself on and creating as that energy continues to travel to set off. Hey, I wanted this to happen. I said, okay, this is what I would like this energy to do for me. Okay, allow that energy to travel and do that thing for you, versus stopping in your track. You can't do the work of the energy and you. So you just do the work, and the energy will flow and travel for you. So yeah, that's a great thing if you caught that. I'm catching it. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing my own words. I'm cheering myself on here. Um, Anybody relatable to that? Um, be encouraged to continue and that thing that you've created. Your Let me know in the comments what you've created. Hi, Devin B, Gamer Bro. What's up with your game today? What time should I look for your game today? Did my live stop and start back over? It looks like that's what happened. I'm not sure. Thank you. That's right, Gamer Bro. That's what I'm telling myself. That's what I'm cheering myself on to do. An update on my ears. I know the silicone tunnels are great. I'm liking them so far. They're easier to put in once you attempted to put the silicone tunnels in a couple of times. They're pretty easy to put in. I think like the first time it took me maybe 30 minutes to put them in. Now they take me less than 30 seconds. I don't know. I hadn't timed myself, but I did notice that it took less effort. Thank you. Right. And then know that you're that good thing that's already there for you versus waiting on that good thing to come. So be that good thing for yourself. Be it continuing to create, be it continuing to encourage yourself, to continue what you've started. That's what I'm telling myself. And anybody that needs to hear it. But yeah, myself, I needed to hear it. Yep. Be patient while you're waiting. While you're waiting, go ahead and enjoy the creating process. While you're waiting. Yeah. Because in the meantime, in between time, you could be creating, having fun, doing what you enjoy doing. And then next thing you know, oh, look at there. Somebody I have to tell you, take me outside. Dang, did you know you had so and so and so? Or like, oh, I was just enjoying myself. Oh. I have looked up from being creative before, so yeah. I would like to stay in that creative flow for as long as I can, so that I can see a thing grow. See it actually produce. And as you're waiting to do that, you can clear off your workstation. Wow, y'all hear my birds in the background? I thought my birds was here in the chat. It was so loud. All right, so I will be straightening up my workstation so that I could be more comfy in my creative flow. That's what I'm doing right now. Let me know what you all are doing so that I can be in the midst with you. Sometimes when you're being creative, you can't be social. Sometimes I've noticed. Before there was a social media, there was the nightlife. And when you were being creative, you had to stay home versus going out with your friends. Now, going out with your friends might include being online in the chats. Is anybody getting any fresh air? FYI, YouTube is not my podcast. Just in case people thought it was. My podcast is a separate thing that I've created. It's on Spotify. Here is kind of where it began. But I did create an official podcast, and I did launch an official podcast. All right. I'm straightening up my desk right now. Because it was needing to be straightened up. There's my bird again. Yeah, I did create an official. I'm official. I am official. We official around here. An official podcast that you can follow and listen to at your leisure. I got my glow in the dark tunnels in. One of them look like they glow brighter than the other ones. The yellow, the ones that are clear, they glow kind of like yellow or green, and then the blue ones, they kind of are a less glow, but they kind of glow, I think, like blue. I hadn't seen them too much. I looked at them like last night, and they are generated by the light. So the more they're in the light, the more they glow. Message. I have got to label my new charger cord so I can know what it goes to. I like to label my cords because looking at an unlabeled cord is like, what? Like, you don't have a name on you. You don't have what product you go to on you. So I am going to put it in a special bag. to know that it goes to a special thing. And that's my labeling system right now. Oh, I guess I could put these back in my bed, get them off of my work desk. Be sure to have, I don't know. So some people do more. Some people do more with less, and some people do less with more. You gotta have your area. You gotta have your mind cleared and your energies cleared. I guess I don't know. Sometimes you don't. I know some people do. Like I said, some people do more. Just keep your energy to where it can benefit you. And I mean, not just, but I mean, if you're out here spreading yourself, spreading your energy, how do I want to say that? I don't know. Spreading your energy around, I don't know. But you're not there for yourself. You don't have energy for yourself. That's an imbalance. You have to allow yourself to have that energy for yourself. Because that's where you are right now. And honestly, like being sensitive to energies, you have to watch who you're around. You have to like allow yourself to be separate because speaking to myself, speaking to myself because I'm sensitive to energies. And knowing this is a good thing. That way, you can fortify your auras and your chakras like that and develop them and begin to stand for something. Like when you develop your chakras, allow your chakras to develop, you begin to stand for something. You begin to stand on your own 2 feet. You begin to be there for yourself. and to protect yourself and your energy. I'm really enjoying this book that I'm reading. Chakra and aura awareness is a great self healing and development book. Becoming aware of your chakras and your auras. It has been very enlightening for me. When you want to start the game and ask your question. All right. All right, so we did April, we did May. Here we are in June. I'm having a reasons. I had a pack of reasons. I'm down to my last two. I'm eating one. Now I have one. June. I'm liking June. I got my Maya Angelou Phenomenal Woman book, 4 poems collection, celebrating women. I like this. I don't know why I like to say collection. I guess because it's CELL. 4 poems celebrating women. I got my Maya Angelou book here, and I feel the need to incorporate her poems in my everyday life, whether I read them every day, and that's what I'm feeling. Her poems are excellent for me, honestly. Like, I like the words and the clarity of the phenomenal woman and the clarity of I Rise. I have read those most recently. There's 2 more poems I hadn't read just yet. And I did see Maya Angelou read I Rise, and how I could say animated, and she kind of like switched it up and changed it up, and I was like, oh, I just felt the spark there. Like, I could read your poems and then I could switch it up to my mode. I can do that. As far as performance and form goes, it's a flow. and a continuation. And I did partake in that just a wee bit when I read her Maya Angelou's I Rise poem. I was like, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your creative process. Like, not every time is going to be like the same time you read that poem or you perform that poem. Sometimes you could be reading that poem. Sometimes you could be performing the poem. But in that moment, it's a new moment. So you could say it differently. You could add upon it, express each word differently. It's so many variations of creativity that's just there for exploration of individuals, because other individuals have explored it other ways. So we have an opportunity to explore it in also other ways, which could possibly be the same way, but in our own way. I like poems. Poems are so free. Poems have no rules. I mean, there are some guidelines to poems, but they are freeing expressions. And that's what you would like to be, is free in your expression of who you are or who you would like to experience, or what you would like to experience, or how you would like to experience a certain vibration and relation. You can create that. If it doesn't, and you can continue to practice that till you, I mean, as you're grooving into the the vibe of it all. Hi, Swoop. Swoop, there she is. Swoop, there she is. Swoop. Welcome, Swoop. Hey, Wait, what? I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Oh, wow. Nightbot like that. Goodness, dude. I don't even think Nightbot did what I told him to do, and then he gonna talk about some emojis. He hadn't even did what I had put in there. Okay. Hi, DIY Creations. Wow. What's up with that? Why you ain't do what I told you to do? This the first time I'm seeing them pop up. The first time. And it ain't even what I told them to say. Or do. So now that you have joined me, I would like to read. Let's see. I love Phenomenal Woman. I like I Rise too. I like this book, Celebrating Women. Poems. Let me see what the other one is. Our grandmothers. I would like to read Phenomenal Woman, and may we all remember that we are phenomenal. All right. Should I cut the music? Let's see. Or should I read it with the music? Let's see how that sounds. Let's see how that goes. Let's create a new flow. We're creating an upbeat flow. Welcome, Summer. Celebrating Women. So I will be reading these poems more often in celebration of women. Let me because I hear the music. All right, there we go. That's good. Phenomenal. We got phenomenal women in the chat. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Phenomenal woman. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model's size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman. Phenomenally. Phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as I please. And to a man, the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes and the flash of my teeth, the swing of my waist and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman. That's me. Somebody say, that's me in the chat. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back. That area that I like. The sun of my smile. The ride of my breasts. The ride of my breasts. The grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman. That's me. Let me see them that's me's in the chat. Phenomenal. Where my phenomenals at? Where my phenomenons at? Man, you phenomenons. You phenomenal too. You phenomenal? Put that's me in the chat. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. Not real loud. Even you see me, when you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels. I used to love that click clack sound. The bend of my hair. I like curls. The palm of my hand. The need of my care. And I do care about y'all, and I'm there, and I was there to share it. And supporting y'all's needs. Because I'm a woman, phenomenally phenomenal woman. That's me, T1na Ba1ley. Clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up for yourselves, phenomenals. Clap it up for yourselves, phenomenals. Oh wow. I might have to turn that thing off. That thing bugging. Nightbug bugging. I see. All right, let's see. Is this thing gonna go to the? Oh, it went to the back. My back camera's on. I could have had my back camera on all this time. Oh well. Let's see. I tried to have it on. Let's see. Does it need light? Okay, yeah, it needs light. I gotta do it. What are you doing? Okay, are you settled now, back camera? Tried to have my front camera on. I don't know what it's gonna do if I put that on. Let's see. Front camera? Where do I change that? In the settings? Where is my settings for the camera? I got my hair up today, y'all. Got it all up in a crown. I was trying to show y'all, but I don't know exactly how. I be doing this, but I do know how. I do know how it's coming. Let's see. All right, how do I switch it from front to back? Mm. Mm. If you push these things like twice, you're canceling it out. So you gotta press or touch once, and then allow it time to come up. Resist the urge to tap the screen again. And then it'll come up. But if you keep touching the screen, it'll pop up, pop off, pop up, pop off. Okay. Look like I can do more with the screen off. I was trying to show y'all a view. Thank you for rocking with me. And let's see. As you can see, I listened into some information that was being shared about Nightbot, and I went for it. I went for it and tried Nightbot out for myself. So now I can go and see what I need to do to make this a more personal feature. So yeah, it looks like Nightbot could be personalized. It looks like it has like default features. I'm glad it showed up, but I'm not glad that it didn't show up how I created it to. Like I don't know if I said default feature. I did say I wanted it to post my podcast link in the chat, and it hasn't done that yet. I don't see that it's done that. So I'll be working on that. My podcast link is available in the description box right now. All right. So thank you. So to reiterate, as you can see, incorporating new things that you're already doing takes energy and takes your strength. And I mean, you just have to be there and focus and continue. Like I have to go now and edit this new addition to what I've added to the live stream, which is like, I tried it, and look, I went and I tried it. Like, wow. So that's something. Yay. So I'll be editing that, and as you're editing and adding and multiplying your talents here, allow them to make room for you. So thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night. I know that's somebody else's. That was just so smooth how they would come up to Mike, how Russell Simmons would come up to the mic and say that, and let that be all, and then he'd be off the stage. I was like, so you want to say something to the people? Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night. Yeah. Thank you all. Toodles.